Hey.
And welcome back to another episode of
Savage Kings.
And before I even get started, I want to apologize. I have forgot my attire that I was supposed to have worn here. So this shirt looked crusty to you.
Doesn't look too bad. Looks all right.
All right, good. I'm Bruce Kurt Russell. I'm here with my co-host
Joey Rosenberg. What's up? I nailed it that time.
Yes, you did. Good job.
and we have a guest on our show again, a recurring guest.
We love you, Rebs.
Not ribs. Rebs.
Ribs.
Rib away.
Yo, look at here, McRibs. That's what I'm calling.
Come out once every 2 years, and then it's gone. Like we
Is
didn't
that
even get a
your
chance.
deep throat ribs?
Excuse me?
Oh,
What are you used to?
This is where I just like, all right, let's let them have it out. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see what we got here. Like, you know? But yeah, man,
So,
what's going on? How you doing, Kurt?
We have a couple of topics today that I wanted to shoot out there. Thought that would be kind of good to discuss.
Apropos. Yeah.
But yo, president, because I got too many jokes here, and I can't tell this shit up on stage. So
I know you can. I've never seen you even struggle. Like I've really never even seen you struggle up there, man.
that is bullshit.
I'm serious. Maybe you have. I never seen it.
Rabs.
I have.
Ooh, what's it like?
Sunday night.
Yo, it was terrible.
What
This
happened?
is my first time back up on
Oh.
He was preaching instead of doing comedy. Let's just put it that way.
George Carlin. You did the George Carlin. Okay.
I was later in Chappelle and Carlin and Pryor's career.
There you go.
Wait. So you did a Zoom show?
No,
Oh,
I did
it was
a
an
live-
Instagram.
No, he did a live show too.
Live show.
Live show.
I thought this was gonna be good, right?
Oh, boy.
Okay.
So I,
Yo,
and
you're
it's on a
laughing.
it's on a rooftop in Brooklyn. Okay?
Love
It's
that.
part of
Okay.
the like a
Okay.
Dynasty series.
Beautiful
that
view.
Henny Cornelius, the
Lots
second
of fireworks.
comedian in the world,
Fireworks.
Okay.
produced.
Oh, they still shooting the fireworks out there?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
That's what's
Uh huh.
So, yo, I'm like not even feeling it, right?
Okay.
And I'm drinking my alcohol like it's water.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
I get up on there,
Uh-huh.
and I knew I was not doing good.
What was the telltale signal? What was
The
like?
beginning, like.
I said, "Hey, I'm Kurt," and then that was it. They started
Yo.
throwing shit, and then you know.
I looked over at my boy Jihad, and I looked over at Rebs, and they were just like, and it was just the funniest shit, like just to be around like comedians, like, and just to see like, and I'm glad I'm at where I am in my comedic career now,
Yeah.
right? As I'm growing, because I'm still an infant in this,
Mhm.
but like 5 years ago, I would have taken that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? I would have
Gotcha.
taken that real hard. Like, damn, I'm a fair. Like, I watched that shit
Gotcha.
off, and then Sunday night I had a Instagram show,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is gonna be terrible.
Mhm. I know
Because
that
Saturday
feeling.
night I was supposed to have the Instagram show, but my phone ain't compatible with shit because the government be hacking it. So,
We'll address that later. Go on. Sidebar.
Yo.
no,
It is true. It is true.
but so I have to use somebody else's phone.
Oh.
And it was crystal clear.
Okay.
Do it. I mean, you can't even hear last, but you hear, the few people that were in the background chuckling or whatever.
Okay.
And it was just a freestyle set. And I was like, I gotta. Before quarantine, I was having this. Where am I with comedy type shit? Because he was still going. I mean, you go through those bouts with yourself in anything you do.
Right.
I didn't realize that till I was fucking 30 though. But like, I was like, damn, I'm gonna doubt myself again.
Oh, it never gets easy. You get better,
Just
but you
last
know.
week you had it.
No.
Welcome to the club, homies. Welcome to the motherfucking
And then
club.
I'm now uncomfortable knowing that like that's continually part of the process.
Yes.
So
Yes, it is.
I'm at least grateful on that account that like I'm grown to where like okay I'm not always gonna be hot.
Okay.
It's just what it is. I'm not always going to be hot.
It's true.
Just dust yourself off and come again.
Was that like the hardest
yeah,
show
baby.
you've done? Like, was that the show? Like, was that one of the worst shows you've done? Because like,
Yeah.
I've had bad shows with
Yeah.
music and bad with band and bad with comedy, and it's just
that
like,
shit was
Yo,
terrible.
Reb's laughing at that
Like-
shit.
And it was my first show back, so I thought I was gonna slam. Like,
Aw,
I
man.
guess everybody's gonna be ready for a laugh, and I was the very first
So
comic.
what? Damn, motherfucker, the first nigga?
it's like, oh, my heart's breaking now.
You couldn't even do a knock jump, nigga? What the fuck?
He was preaching.
Like, yeah, welcome
I
back.
got, like it. It was jokes, but I guess because I was so inebriated, it came off as preachy.
So you set yourself up because you was drinking.
I didn't realize. I don't think I was drunk, but all right. So the concept of it was I was tipsy, right?
Okay.
But there's a lot of smoke in the air.
Okay.
Okay. I have a comedy series I won't talk about until it's legalized in this particular state.
Fair enough.
Okay. But I perform at these events. So now you got all this going around.
Yes.
Okay.
She speaks volumes with just those noises. Like she doesn't have to actually.
She
say
really
much.
does. And now that have these
Right,
headphones
right.
on, that's just cutting through your
Okay, I'm
fucking voice.
blaming it on my atmosphere and my liquor. Okay. That's what I'm blaming it on.
Okay. Okay.
And being terrible. Okay.
We all been there,
So
man.
yeah, I was there and it was just you gotta-
No shit. You were there.
Oh wait, okay, that's your side of the story.
emotionally is what I was talking. Yo,
You were there
know
too.
what? I hate your roasting abilities.
Wait, what happened by your point of view? We got your side. What did you see? What did you hear, Rev?
Fuck you asking her for anyway.
Because we need some you're too close to the
Can I just play
project.
the
You
video
got
on my phone? I think that would be better.
Oh!
later.
Please
No,
send me a
sorry.
copy. Please.
Bro, I can make you feel better right now with my worst show ever, though.
It's okay, Kurt. We all know that you're hilarious. You was just preaching that night.
I
It was
wouldn't
your
hang out
first
with you if
time
you weren't
back
funny.
on the stage in months. You had a lot to say. You're pissed off at the police. You had to preach.
There you go.
I'm not even pissed off at the police. It was good jokes. It didn't get wrong.
That led to preaching.
They didn't understand.
Reverend Kurt.
How do police jokes fail in this climate?
That's a good one,
When they're
actually.
Like, word up. I'm saying, in New York, too. But like, yo, when they hit a motherfucker, right? How they fail?
I gotta tell y'all about a conversation I had with y'all.
Oh boy,
Because it has to do with this, and it's just hilarious. Now
Do
that
it.
I'm sitting here thinking, like,
do it.
I love my parents, bro. Like,
Okay.
I'm a adopted parents, and I love my mom. My mom is amazing because my mother won't. She don't like really talking about race.
Right.
My mama tackled that shit on. And not like an old white woman to do that shit. 'Cause they defend your ass. No, seriously, I love my mom.
Yes.
And she's never been shy. Yo, my mother didn't sit me down and make me watch that Sid Depardieu movie that came out way back when he was still
Guess who's
old.
coming to dinner?
Yeah, that one. He was still like 60 in that movie.
Shut the
Right?
Man,
He played a teenager.
what is with that? Beverly Hills 90210. They had like these
You are
32-year-old
fucked
people
up.
playing.
I just want you to know that.
So like, I really cherish all the little tidbits and her talking about my emotions. That is
Yes.
dope. That means a lot.
Yeah, as a man, when a woman really explains it to you, yeah, it's like.
But like, I had to crack a laughter because I'm thinking about these jokes while we talk about it.
Would you like to try them again here?
I told them I told them
She was
Sunday
like,
night,
nah,
I
we
told them
good.
Sunday night,
We
and they
good.
were
too real.
they were
Ahead of your time.
Like,
You're ahead of
it
your
was like
time.
this. Look, okay.
So was the audience not ready for the joke? So like, did you tell it to like a predominantly like
It was a mixed
white
crowd.
Republican?
Mixed crowd.
Were you
but
expect,
I mean,
you
I think
expecting black
everyone's
people?
like,
to-
laugh or like.
We were in New York.
Some of them are getting shot. And then some of them are like, we really hate them, so we don't even want to hear about them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. Okay.
so the joke was, I think I've actually told it here, and you've laughed.
I'm not saying it wasn't funny. I never heard it. Let's see what's up. Well, never. Maybe not. Let's see.
We'll
didn't-
never have hegemony or harmony when we got discourse between, different communities and the police. Especially since we don't call them the same thing. Okay, white people call them the police. Black people call them the police. But a nigga think the po-po need to be on a leash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was about to say Indians call them the police, and then Chinese people call them, "Hey, get out my store." Like, I thought you were gonna start rattling off.
Now the add-on that would have been funny.
Not what I was trying to do. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay quiet. And
The
not take
add-on would have been
over.
fucking funny. And they call get out of my thoughts. That shit would have
fuck
been
y'all
funny.
guys.
You're gonna make him hate me.
Joey, I already do.
Just have Joey by your side.
Just jump on the end of that joke when I finish.
Sorry, go on.
When my punch hit, your punch hit.
When nobody say nothing, Joey from the back of the room. Hey!
And the comedy stylings of Kurt and Joey.
Yo,
love
that's
that.
crazy. Yeah, I heard that one before.
Yo.
Yeah. And you laugh every time. And
It was a chuckle though, but it's not a killer. It's not a.
Yeah, but that was an opening joke, and I was getting into it, and then they wasn't, so I was like, fuck it. So I went to an old joke.
Okay.
And halfway through my old joke, damn near, Henny, the producer's like, man, no old jokes.
Oh my God! Wow, this could have gone worse.
And then it came on after I was done with my set.
Yeah.
And he said
He
no old
goes-
jokes.
He's like, no pre-quarantine jokes.
Oh, that hurt.
He's like, I'm
Wrong.
shutting you down. And the next
Wrong.
cat that went on after me,
He said, "Right."
Wrong.
That's not how it went.
That's
He
not
came
how
on
it went
after me and
at
said it.
all. He didn't even cut you off. He was very respectful that you do your whole thing. You gave him the mic. 'cause
I
you
did
didn't know
too.
what else to
He
say.
said it afterwards, and during my set, he was in the corner going,
Why
no
so
old jokes.
defensive.
Yeah, yo.
Oh,
fuck.
my
Don't
God.
interrupt my story.
Yo.
So the nigga insulted me. Okay?
So
I had to go back to that
defensive.
Scooby-Doo joke, okay?
Sorry, I was
I
just
was
there.
very
That's all.
upset. That's my,
My
baby,
bad.
nigga. This nigga told me not to do my
I only have it recorded too. That's all. So,
Yeah,
it's all right.
exactly.
That's hard.
It's all right.
They told you not to
So-
do certain jokes. That's
So you left before
Yeah.
your time was up?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit.
No, I did not.
once again difference of opinion.
Exactly. We don't
That's
know.
why he was like, yo, no.
Okay.
He was in the corner. That's how.
Okay.
Correct.
So you could see him over in the flank when he was giving me the light.
He can give you a light.
He didn't give you a line. He just came on stage and stopped you.
Yo, call O'Henny right now. Son.
Yo, Kirk,
Call
go long, Kirk. I'm telling you, 5 more minutes. What? Nah, nigga, I'm done.
No, cut it. Yeah.
Wrap it up.
You know what's crazy though? I felt crazy because I didn't realize I actually went over, and he was just like,
Oh, I hate when that
and I
happens.
was like, oh shit. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna end, and I'm thinking, I'm like,
That's what happens
and
when
I
you
fucked
preach.
up, right?
I've heard so many sets by going over. I've had some perfect sets.
Yeah.
That's why masses usually go overboard too. Preachers, they just can't.
Yo, but
just
he's
don't know when to
wording
stop.
me from the corner and shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's one of my biggest fears. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a comedian. Yeah, I'm old. Fuck it.
Damn.
Sorry.
40?
I heard that Chuck just like nigga, how old you, nigga?
You're
What you
viral.
crazy?
You're viral,
Fuck
Jeff.
outta here.
Like, you look younger.
I wanted to go into comedy because of Seinfeld. But
Really?
my big
That really?
only Seinfeld, dude. I was like
The show or like his.
You like
watching
his
the show.
corny ass jokes?
What? Seinfeld was fucking awesome.
Well, have you ever
I'm
watched-
into that. I'm into that type
No,
of
no,
humor though.
Not even that, but like, you ever just look closely at the stand-up
No,
that
no,
opened
it's
that
writing
show?
it.
Yeah.
Now, like as a comic, it's like
Comic,
it's
yeah.
actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I
it wasn't
did
bad.
that because somebody told me my first year of comedy, go and watch Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And I actually think John Mulaney is the closest thing to Seinfeld. In his
Faster.
writing, and his writing abilities and the way he performs. I don't think people are hip to it and set to it.
I give you that, but he's not funny.
And that's it.
That
he needs to be a writer.
He's
a
a
strong
carbon
writer.
copy of him, but it's like without the pizzazz or
No,
some
no,
shit.
I'll tell
I
you
don't know what
it
the fuck
is.
it is.
No, he's missing some saison.
Jerry
Yeah,
Seinfeld or
yeah,
John
you
Mulaney?
can say flavor. Yeah, John Mulaney. Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
I think
You add a
he's
hint
Seinfeld without maybe you know what?
He
Maybe
needs a-
without Larry David. Maybe somebody like guiding him through it because
he
when I
needs a
found
little
out when I got
seasoning.
older and I found out Larry David is like yo nigga that's
No,
all him.
no, okay.
No, that was me.
I'ma
I was
put my
like, you know
hands
what?
down.
I got you. That's some funny
David,
shit.
Larry David is another comic writing Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, he is Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jewish still, he's Jesus. All right.
He's the only white Jesus we'll acknowledge. Like,
And he Bernie Sanders-esque. All right, so you know he's trying to give away money. All right.
Yeah. You're stupid.
but it's funny that you like John Mulaney and Jerry Seinfeld rings similar bells, like because every comedy's subjective, everyone's different. Like John Mulaney kind of rings like sort of like a white Sebastian Maniscalco. He's very physical. There's a
give you that.
lot
Yeah, me
there.
too. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Jerry
I can give you
Seinfeld
that
loves
too.
Sebastian Maniscalco. I guess that's why. But you know what's funny?
I can
Because
give you
like
that.
somebody told me that Jerry Seinfeld said this because I heard it from some other local comic who pretended that it was his phrase. But like, however many years you've been doing stand up, that's how old you are.
Old you- yes.
You've been doing it 5 years, you're 5 years old. You're doing it 10 years, you're 10 years old, and you adjust the intelligence accordingly. And I could see that now.
Yeah.
Some of the shows I've done lately.
But I'll say something to that. You are who your comedy idols are.
I think so.
Okay, Eddie is. If you stop and you break, like I had to break down Eddie Murphy to a pulp, and I realized, and I've said it time and time again, this dude is Carlin and Pryor in a mix of battle
Performer.
with being able to do what set him apart was he was them too because he studied them right and the greats and then he was able to do impressions right and if you look at Chris Rock, he literally to me is the detail orient of like a Bob Hope and who's the guy that died?
Dick Gregory.
Dick Gregory. Right? You can see all of his idols. Cosby. I can see Cosby in Chris.
Hands down, yeah.
You see the little he picked them apart. Yeah. And I can see that in the way his mechanism of a comedian is. And that's why I say that about John Mulaney. I'm not his biggest fan. Don't by no strength of the accord.
Yeah.
But I watched one episode of the show and I was like, this shit sucks.
His TV show.
Yeah. But
that's
trash. My God, can this guy write?
Oh, yeah.
And his detail.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
just looking at it from a theatrical sense, and I'm like, nah. Yeah. And then, his punches wouldn't land, but the jokes were solid.
Yeah, the setups were good,
You know
but then it
what
was
I'm
just like, oh, you missed it, motherfucker.
And that's why I said he needs some sazon.
Yeah.
Sazon.
Yeah.
Sazon.
I know you don't know about that.
Sazon.
The rest of us need it.
Sazon.
Let me ask a question. Rebs, why are you so dressed up today? You look nice, though.
Oh, please do tell. Please do tell. This is going to be hilarious.
I'm excited.
That's why I was...
Not saying you ugly in the other days. I'm just saying.
Like, why you look so much put together today than usual?
So why don't you?
I'm trying to give a compliment.
Why do you have the clothes on?
Because I'm doing laundry and I don't even have work clothes to wear.
There you go. There you go.
Yo, I'm tight.
Only my work clothes. I mean, I'm not leaving the house.
I'm
so
really mad. You was like, yo, I had to put these work clothes on.
gotta put my work
bro.
clothes on.
I'm so bad with my laundry. I wait weeks,
And it
then at
felt
the end, I'm
good.
just wearing like a jersey and a bathrobe, and whatever's left that's clean, before to go down to the washing machine and throw it out.
I am very anal about doing my laundry. I do that bitch like 2-3 times a week sometimes.
I'm so
I'll blame
lazy.
you.
My bed sheets often.
Yeah.
My quilt often.
You gotta wash out your cum stains, huh?
You got
Ugh.
That
sheets.
is nasty. What's crazy is I don't even use my bed for that.
You got a chair, right?
That's a holy place.
You probably don't.
Nasty
You-
sick fuck.
You probably don't, dude. When you get my age, you need a bed. Look, bitch, my back.
Yo,
This
pay
couch?
for one, okay?
This couch?
There's
Okay.
hotels and motels all over this country. I don't know what the hell your ass doing.
Oh no, nigga, no, I'm not fucking on the couch or a chair or some
Yeah.
shit like
a
that.
car anymore.
Nah, nigga.
Like, nah.
But the bed not fucking me.
I'm
My
telling
knees
you.
hurt. I'm comfort. I bring a pillow to a chick. Here you go. You want to put this under your knee? Fuck it.
Nah, my bed holy. Y'all ain't.
No more cars. No more public
I don't
parks.
care if people do, but like,
Yo,
I ain't doing it because then I'd be like, yo, what if it seeped through and got on my mattress and I'm sitting in that shit.
Well, you ain't fucking your girl that good.
Another topic.
For real?
Please. Another topic. What are the topics so far?
Provide the
Only heard
female.
President.
Hey, I'm not interrupting anybody today. I'm being nice and behaved.
Shall we go toe for toe?
Take it, Joe.
Inch
Take
for
it.
inch, right?
No. It's like, okay.
Aw.
Let me think about this. All right. First of all, I'm not going to get back on the laundry thing. That's a long-standing thing for my washing machine not working in my house, along with the toilet, the sink, and everything else. All right. So that's just
Yo, whose booties be clapping here? What y'all doing?
Oh, that's my dad withholding his pay from my mom, man. You know when your parents hold money back to fight each other, but you're the one that suffers. Like what little money there is, they'll kind of like they'll weaponize you. So that was that. So that's why when I go on stage now, it's very easy for me to kind of adjust to whatever fuckery is going on because I'm like, yo, have you ever been to my house when I was 7? That guy's in a fight at a bar. This is nothing. My dad would have fucking thrown a fork at him already.
Oh shit.
Like, it's just you get used to it. But dude, your show, the one that you were talking about before, like the worst show that I ever had wasn't even comedy. It was, I think I might have told you this before, but it was music. I went on stage with like my two friends. Dude, everyone in the room cleared out for our set and came back and stayed the whole time for everyone else's. It felt horrible.
And I told you that the other
sucks.
night was not my worst set. My worst set was once at, I don't remember what year it was, but Broadway Comedy Club. It wasn't even my fault.
Damn, bro.
And this is why.
Damn.
There was a guy heckling terribly.
How?
He was pretending to be drunk.
Ah.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. And this is how we know, because this like you can't make this up. This is only New York City, bro. He's in the back heckling, I think the host, because we're in the back, so we don't really hear it. And then a couple of the comics, and he keeps whatever, I guess. And then like the comic before me, they stop the comic. They bring the guy upstairs. The guy's like, "Yo, I'm gonna fight you," or the bouncers or whatever.
Oh boy.
Serious?
Yeah, man.
One of the bouncers goes over to the table, and his boys were like, "Yo, we're sorry, yo, just take him." And all the comics. What's so funny is all the comics.
That shit tough.
We're like this,
Sounds
trying to
about
look
right.
around the corner.
Yeah.
So and I'm on deck.
That sounds about right.
So
God.
the dude goes upstairs, and I didn't see this, but this is what they told me. He tries to fight the bouncer.
No.
The bouncer hits once, the guy shits his pants.
I can believe it.
Okay? Shits his pants.
I can believe it.
And the only reason why I believe this is because after my set, now all the air is dragged out, and people want to hit.
They want to see
go,
what's
and
going
they
on.
upstairs, and people is thinking. So I have to fucking wait the 7 minutes now.
Oh no.
You're bugging.
Because they bring him upstairs and the dude before me and they stop his shit. Now I gotta wait because I can't run upstairs to see or smell the shit. Okay, so that's making me mad. Nobody gives a fuck about my set.
Who wants to see that shit? I'm just saying.
I did. Because when I go upstairs, all I saw was the water that was the.
Bro. Like, that sounds like out of a movie where a guy's just getting dragged out by the bouncer, like, you're on next.
I would have loved to see it because he was really going in on comics for no reason.
Yeah.
And then when one of the bouncers picks it, he's like, dude, he didn't even drink it. He's like, he barely drank it or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Troll.
And that's why his boys were like, yo, he just came. I guess he just came to be an asshole.
Yep, classic troll.
Nah, man.
Fucking
Wow.
asshole.
That sucks. You paid money to get your ass beat.
Yeah, bro.
And in the end, you paid money to get your ass beat.
Those are
And
bringer
from
shows.
what I was told, it was one punch, dude.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Those will happen more at bringer shows because everyone's got to bring 5-6 people. So you'll get like the bottom of the barrel, your contacts list, and just like, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
but
the dude that you work with is like, you know what I'm saying?
Bottom of the barrel.
you really got to because like with those bringers, especially in New York, you know, like you got to really draw people from New Jersey to pay the bridge toll, go
Yeah.
$40 minimum between the ticket and the drink and the food that you got to get. There's no option.
It's a hike. If you don't make it an event to
Is
leave
that why your
New
ass
Jersey,
ain't come to none of our shows? Me and Joey?
No,
Is
nigga,
that what-
I didn't go to that last one. It was snowing, motherfucker. Like, yo, it's
I
about
love that
3
show.
inches outside. Can you make it? Like, nigga, what the fuck?
I think you need to hurry the fuck up and get here okay, with that equipment.
I would love to see you on stage.
Yeah, nah, it's not going to happen. I need you to hurry the fuck up and get here with that equipment. Goldie is here.
Dude, Jeff would do good
Yo.
on stage, you think? Right? Yeah, I think Jeff would do good on stage.
I would love to try it once.
I
I would love to try it once.
I would totally watch that.
Just
love
talk
to
about your sex life. We'll all laugh.
No, yo, dead ass. Yeah. He'd be laughing before it started. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on. I'm going to be just like your sex life.
Hey. And don't talk about your mom like that. Come on.
Damn, that's accurate.
Exactly.
That's like a tit.
I'm
like a
glad
nipple.
she's not getting us. It's you I was talking about. It still look bad for you. Ain't nobody going to touch my mama.
I think my mom would be happier if someone did at this point. Like her and my dad need to separate. So if anybody just date my mom, she's a
Oh,
decent
my
woman.
goodness.
How old is she?
You said date your mom.
You could date her. You know, it's cool. It's fine.
How old is she?
Oh yeah, Kurt likes moms.
Everybody does. Everybody
right.
does. Because it shows responsibility.
I mean, the right mom. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The right mom.
Stifler's mom?
Yeah.
You know how some girls don't like babying their guys though, but they got kids. Do you think that's related? Like I'm already doing it for these kids. I'm not gonna like baby you too, or is it something that like you get before that?
So you need that babying phase.
That's a good question.
You need that babying phase. I'm telling you.
I don't know. Because
What
like
you think, Rebs?
I don't know.
Ask that again.
Like you know how some girls don't like a really codependent guy. You know what I mean? Don't like babysitting them emotionally. If you take them out places, if you don't constantly do like PDA, you know it's going to be awkward. The messages are going to be short and one note. You know, there's going to be less of them before the end of the night. Some girls have that like after they got kids. Like, yo, I'm taking care of these kids. I don't got time to baby you. Is that something that happens with girls or women before they like have kids, or is that something that comes after you have kids? Like,
I
that's
don't
my
have
primary
kids.
focus.
So I wouldn't know.
Damn.
But it's funny that you bring that up because I was just talking to Kurt about this the other day. that-
Look at that.
No.
Kurt, I love you. I'm tired of watching your trolls.
No.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Because we were talking about how if you haven't come to accept the fact that you are 30 and fucking single at this point in your life, that if you haven't come to accept the fact that you're probably going to be a stepfather or a stepmother,
Yeah. Except me.
then
I
you-
said, fuck that shit. I don't want to get married.
I mean,
I just want to in vitro my kids. All right, I'm going to do the Michael Jackson. You know why? Because that nigga always looked happy. And he had an amusement park in his backyard.
Because he was fucking rich. What the fuck? Money solved a lot of problems.
Well,
Not
I-
all, but a lot.
Okay.
but
Man in the mirror.
we were also saying on how a lot of men, they like to be nurtured. You guys like to be
And I-
taken care of.
but
so
see,
a
I
lot
think
of you
that's what's
guys,
important.
a lot of
Let
you
her
guys
finish.
that are single, he does this all the time. A lot of you
it's
guys
really important.
that are, excuse me, you can't eat pussy. So a lot.
We need to just get a whip sound to have in the in the board. So every time Revs cuts Kurt's dick off, knocks it in the dirt, just like, whoosh. All right, we got it. Got that one.
You can't win.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, but because men like to be nurtured, sometimes, a lot of the times I find men really do thoroughly like. What the fuck? He's practicing. He doesn't know how to eat pussy. He's practicing. You see? Now he has to practice on his show.
Those are
Welcome.
rumors, okay?
Welcome to Savage
Then why are
Kids.
you
Wow.
making that sound?
Yo,
That's not how you do it.
pussy's not a
Stop.
trumpet, homie. I just want you to know.
Stop.
You don't want Exactly.
Let me hit that C note.
You like that, baby? You like that?
Hold on, I'll do the alphabet. A, B, C, D.
He is definitely one of those to look up and be like, yeah, this is right, right? Be like, nah. I'm good.
The fact that he's laughing that hard,
Yes.
you definitely spoke the truth.
That is correct.
God, keep the table.
Yo, that is correct.
I feel so bad.
I'm sorry. The jokes is hitting today, though.
Oh, man. Yes, you're savage.
Yo,
Welcome.
I can see Kurt rubbing his own head with his hands down there. Yo, I'm killing it. I'm killing it. What?
Some girls like that too, though. Like that.
oh, shit. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, because they'll be, it's like what I just went through recently. Every guy goes through this at some point. A girl will say that, I'm needy, which is probably true. Everyone is a little needy sometimes, but then when you try too much to meet that expectation, you're going to kind of sell yourself. And then what pulled you into that person is going to be gone because you're too there. It's almost like absence makes the heart grow fonder. You can't be there too much. You want to be, but you can't.
Right.
I think to Rebecca's point, right, the nurturing, I think it's really important in that. That's why I think going into things with children and other relationships with children, it doesn't, like if you look at regular marriage, it's what, 50% divorce rate?
Yes,
Why don't you take a
about.
look? Why don't you take a look at their second marriages? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, he said second.
and then look at how happy those people are, because then you got to deal with other people's shit, and you realize 5 years in, fuck, if I divorce, I lose double and half. Okay, let me just
quarter, nigga.
you know
That's
what I'm saying? Whatever. Now I'm
Get
left
a
with
quarter.
shit
I
less
think
than a
it's
quarter.
the excitement in life.
You know
Like
what I'm
people,
saying?
it's like when people unfortunately
But-
cheat.
But yeah,
It's
but like
the excitement of trying to get away with something.
and I
That's
get,
not always a reason to
but
cheat.
like the nurturing, to her point, is
Yeah.
I think when you come in that healthy, I
Like
guess
the honeymoon period.
Yeah, and it's a nurturing phase. You lose that with children because it's straight to responsibility.
I'll give you that. I would say
A woman has to do what a woman does, and she loves in a particular way.
I've had many women with my last two girlfriends. Oh no,
Girlfriend,
I had two.
too.
I had one with a child and one who didn't have a child, and then this one she has a child.
Damn, bro.
Would I attempt
So
to
that means
go
the
with a
next
girl
one
with a
won't
child?
have a child.
Yeah, that's
That's the order. Child,
read-
two children, no child.
you read my motherfucking mind. Let me tell you that. Let's see.
Hold on. Anybody else interested in Jeff dating history since 1990? Hold on. He been through
makes
4
magic.
in what, like 3 months? Was it? I didn't know there was so many. Teach me the game,
Yo.
sir.
Yeah.
I'm about
Oh
to lose
yeah,
it.
yeah. He hot. Look, he's sweating. I wish y'all could see this.
Oh fuck
He
yeah.
glistening.
God.
The same girl incident.
It sucks. No, look, if it comes to nature nurture, I don't know. It's gonna be very tough to find. What are y'all, like 32? Oldest?
27.
27?
30.
30? What are you, 32?
29. I'll be 30.
29,
in
okay.
August.
So yeah. See, y'all got about 5 years before it really gets tough to find somebody.
Nah,
who
hell
has
no.
Wait,
Tough
we got
now.
what? We got
about 5
what?
years.
Tough
We
now.
got What?
Yo,
I'm
5
dead
I'm
years?
sorry, you're not a
Listen,
millennial.
No. Listen, no.
Hit him, Rev.
It is fucking tough now. What you mean?
You're
We have
bugging.
5 years.
You
It's
are
been tough.
bugging.
Listen,
29?
We already went through
Yes.
this. We went through this
No, we
last
didn't.
show.
Yes.
No, last show we went through your lover that wouldn't fuck you on Thursday.
That was where
This
it
last
went.
show.
Listen, you
That
weren't
was
fucking
where it
at all.
went.
But anyway,
Yo, you
so
a dirtbag.
It's the truth, man.
it's all right. Do I have to
Truth is
sing
true.
Usher, Same Girl again?
Yo.
You know? But maybe it's not as hard as we think, man. I think,
but
like,
anyway.
you know.
Go ahead, Rebs. Finish
Yeah,
your thought.
yeah,
Like we talked about last show, I used to only have to be concerned about whether a man might come out the closet and be gay.
Hey.
Again, now I have
No,
to
you're bugging.
really worry about the person looking like a man on the outside.
Hey.
Okay.
But they identify as a hippopotamus.
Hopefully, sounding like a man.
I
But
gotta
then
s-
you never know what's underneath the pants.
What's up?
Okay, there's a lot.
Yo.
As a straight woman,
Yes.
looking for a 150% straight male.
So you
Okay,
want him
let
half
me
gay.
throw that out there.
You want him half gay because you can't. You gotta start
No.
either way when you hit 100.
I don't want to hear, oh, I'm straight except this one time in Vegas. And like, no, I don't want to
That
hear
would
this
be the
shit.
50%.
No, I don't want to hear this shit.
College be real, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm sorry.
Not
It-
my
it just-
experience. That's why I didn't dorm.
It's hard to date now. What you mean I got
No,
5
yo,
years? for
you
it to
got
be
no.
hard?
I'm
What
dead.
do you
Look,
mean?
no,
Yo,
no.
I'm dead ass. You
Yeah,
got about
no.
5 years. 29.
Nah.
You still good.
Nope.
There's still a lot. There's still a lot of.
He's
And hold
bugging.
on.
I'm sorry. I think
Hold on,
you're
let me
wrong.
finish.
Nope.
Let me
You're
finish.
wrong.
No.
Check,
I'll be 30 in 38 days now.
I'm
No.
a disprove her
Damn,
theory.
you killing like that?
No.
I'm gonna disprove her theory.
Easy math, idiot.
Oh. Like it or not, you're the couple's counselor. and
I
I'm
forgot
Like,
today was the last day of June.
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Think about that.
It's easy because check it out. At 29, you still got dudes who like get out there at college. Depends on the field
So
where
I got
you're looking for
38
the
more
man.
days for this, okay?
No, you got 5 more years.
Nah, hell no.
By
The
35
trash is out
No.
now.
Now, by 35, there's going to be a
No.
lot of dudes who are going to have them accidental babies and be like, yeah, you know, they just wasn't you.
No.
And I was having
Listen.
fun.
Listen.
Nope, not
I'm
acceptable.
dead ass.
Again, if you haven't
Not
come
acceptable.
to accept the fact that you are probably going to be a stepmother or a stepfather,
Nah,
Okay.
dude, you straight
Nah,
right
nah,
now.
nah,
At this
nah.
point, you straight.
Nope.
I don't
Nope.
want to be.
I am telling you.
However,
I'm telling you. I'll tell you
It's-
this though,
that's
right?
my luck.
Because, like what you were saying, you know what I'm saying? There's always precautions. You never had any time in the history of the world where it was so fucking hard to get pregnant. You could really freeze your shit. Get a vasectomy. If you love fucking that much, get a vasectomy. Wait the 3 weeks and have all the fun in the world. Or you can find, a significant other with an IUD. There's condoms. There's spermicide. There's finger pouches.
Glad
okay?
bags.
There's adoption.
Okay?
Adoption, too.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry. There's just
So-
too much shit now for people to
so-
be like,
why you have a baby?
Well,
Yes. Why you
and
have it?
I don't mean to say it like this, but
No.
there's a chop shop.
I think what he's trying to say also is that there's too many people that feel like you have to be a couple or in order to have a child, you can't raise a child on your own.
Right. Some people
I
want to
mean,
go
there's
the
that
traditional
too,
route.
but I'm also saying,
Right.
it's not by accident now. You got plan B. You got, you know what I'm saying? If you want to take precaution and not have a child or whatever,
So do you think you're looking in the wrong place? If you feel you at 30 now,
no, I'm
Kurt-
not looking at all, bro.
No, but check it out. Because you,
Of
I'm
course.
comfortable
but
with my
hold on,
life.
but hold on.
Not
This is what I
looking
say.
at
I
all.
like casual
He'll
shit.
never be looking.
But look, that's the best time to accidentally find maybe a good person. I'm not
Hell
gonna say
no.
the love of your life.
Hell no.
You laugh. Don't go looking for love.
Because she knows.
Let that shit
I
happen.
don't
You
want
gonna-
that shit.
No, not saying you do want
Hell
it.
no.
Not saying you want it. I'm saying when you come upon it, you happen upon it.
I will say.
That's a total
hell-
difference.
you know what?
If you out
know
there
what
thinking
make
the
me
next
happy?
chick is gonna be the one,
I'm going to make sure I do right by my kids. Because when I pass away,
Oh, here we go.
that's all I wants to see.
But that's your death. What about the life before that? Like, how are you
Exactly.
going to be good at that before that?
Fast forward to when I stop whooping the kids' ass, okay, and they wiping mine. All right,
Like that. That was funny. That was funny. I love that.
Stupid.
Yeah, but maybe it's not as hard. Like, it's definitely harder for like classic dating. But I don't know, because like I feel like now. Okay, let's say you're dating somebody, she has kids or whatever. I feel like the priorities, the template for what's going to work with her is set. Even though it's kids and there's other beings, but usually that's established. It's when there's like, it's in the air. Maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe I'm not. Maybe we should use protection. Maybe that stress is really there. If someone already has kids, your role is pretty much defined already.
Thank you.
Your role, if they're looking for you to be the stepfather, I mean, if you're serious with that person and you're gonna do time with them, then yes.
Yeah.
But the rest of life is hard.
Yeah.
Because you having no children, and depending on where you work at or what opportunities happen to you in life, it will be very difficult for that other person to adapt.
Yeah.
It's true.
Some people traditionally say it's easier for men because usually men aren't stuck with the baby. I'll just fly back to New Jersey because now we moved to California to see my son or whatever the fuck it is. You know, with the woman, it's there. When I worked as an assistant, I was getting all these perks to go to fucking MTV Awards, fly out to Canada, do this at the drop of a dime, and she couldn't because she had a baby.
See, and that's another thing that we've talked about.
So
Me,
that's
you,
resentment.
We've all talked, actually, behind the scenes. I'm glad we could talk about this in front.
Yeah.
I feel so comfortable about where I'm at in my life. Like, if I really want to jump on an airplane, post-COVID, you know?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking with you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody in here is single, and we've all, experienced that.
Yes.
The other thing is, I
Do you
know
know
when I
kids?
have my children, I can't come in on somebody else's rules because I know where I want to put my children to school. I know how I want to raise my children. And what you're going to come into is a disparity. You know, if you send your kid to a private school, right? And now you know, say,
you're not treating your biological child the same way that child is,
and that's not your
child is gonna be
responsibility,
seen. Yeah.
right? That is not your responsibility. You know at that point, the mother should turn and say to the child's father, "This is what his brother is getting, and this is what I'm demanding of you for him to be able to get."
You're right, but unfortunately, if you're a good human being, and I'll leave it at that, you know, you
so
will start to take it.
It's backhanded.
Yeah,
All right, go on.
Nah, it's wow.
No,
it's not.
Because-
it's a financial thing. It is
right,
It's
but
a-
you'll learn to give the opportunity, unless that child scorns you in some way. You know, you'll learn to give. All right, let me give little Johnny a shot. Let me whatever it is. Let me
absolutely.
try.
You know, and there's other ways in doing that too.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, there's say that there was a what you call it, a private school down the block from me.
Yes.
I think that was like $20,000 a year.
Damn. That's college level.
Yo, and
Serious.
that's a Catholic school, bro.
Dude.
Oh, I believe it.
The one,
That sounds about right.
there's one I'm enthralled with. Okay, up in Tarrytown.
Okay.
That's $55,000 a year.
Where's Tarrytown?
Okay, it's right over the bridge of Tappan Zee.
Oh, I know where you're talking about.
Tarrytown, New York. Mhm.
So, and that's like one of the second best schools in the country. And you're looking at things like that.
Yeah.
When your parents tell you shit like that, like
Yeah.
my dad was cool about it. I'm like, yo, that's deep. You know that's. So you're gonna spend $100,000. What if you have 5 kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
That's bullshit.
that's a lot of money.
That's bullshit. And I just, I think people have to understand that regardless of where people meet, there's a past, but you're responsible for that. And I think we also come into a world where we try to chagrin responsibility on everybody else in some way, shape, or form. And that's just the reality of it.
But you know what? That's part of almost human nature.
Yeah.
If you
It
guys there on that table, you two are saying, "Yo, we 30 now, and in 28 days, 30 days, whatever the hell it is, right?"
Damn, your memory sucks.
Yeah.
You're gonna be 30 in 22 days.
Welcome to the club, bitch. What the fuck is that?
Wait, what were we doing?
Come talk to me.
Where's my cake?
Come talk to me in 30 days.
You still got it wrong, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. What the fuck, Tiger Queen?
I love that. That was good.
Thank you.
That was a joke you used that night, huh? Hey.
I'm sorry.
No,
guys.
but you didn't hear? What the fuck, motherfucker? exactly what you sound.
No, that's what your ears heard.
Did you not hear that?
I saw all that.
Did you not hear that?
I saw it. I was right here.
Yeah, but that's not how I sounded. That's what I said. That's
Yeah,
not how I
yeah.
sounded.
You didn't hear that.
That is
I didn't.
not.
And I had these.
Yo, can we
And
replay
he
this
has
shit?
Like, with the
Somebody go back 15 seconds. Like, I heard it. I swear that fucking got heard.
But anyway,
Go
But
on.
if you guys are saying that, if you guys are thinking, you know, oh man, the only person I could end up being with someone who already has a child, then you're gonna have to burden that. If you find somebody you want to stay with.
Well, culturally, it's always different. Like, I know
Right?
in the Jewish community, if you don't have, like, from my experience, if you don't got kids, like, I mean, at least one or two with a couple more planned on the way, whether you have the money to take care of them or not in that community, you're like, you're washed up. You're used goods by the time you're 21 in those religious circles.
In
So,
my
like,
community, it's like that.
That's what I said, like I said, culture.
what, the
I'm a
Jamaican
unicorn. And dog,
Well,
30,
listening.
no kids. Okay.
Yeah, but it's the opposite. See, you're a hot commodity. You're like, yo,
Now,
this like he worth something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
In
how
his
I
shit,
look
he's like, no, we need to kill this motherfucker. He ain't worth shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
no, that ass. I get like if Jamaican people. It's funny because Jamaicans would be like, "How come you ain't got no kids?"
What you gay? What you gay? Just play gay?
that's exactly it, dude. Like,
It's like, no, motherfucker. And then you start realizing like, oh shit, I could put some tax on this shit.
Yes.
Bring a little fine on this motherfucker.
Yes.
it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But-
if you're gonna get with me, bitch.
But you definitely but you definitely need to be careful because any woman will size you up.
exactly.
To see your potential now.
Snip, snip, baby.
To see your potential.
Yeah, it's the truth. Like,
But on the flip side, when
Casual
Reb,
shit.
the closer Rebs gets to 40 with no kids, that's gonna be the shit
I
too.
hope
Yeah.
not. I hope that's
Yo, that's gonna be the
Hey,
Titanic.
yo, no,
I
yo,
can't wait.
you laugh,
I'll be
but
adopting. I'm adopted. I will be adopting by a
I
certain
hope
age.
your coochie
'Cause
dry
what-
up like the well.
what, no, I'm saying whatever it is.
wells
If
of
you want to,
Minnetonka.
but if you're looking like, let's
really
just
are
say,
Prince.
let's say you want a stereotypical family. You know, you want a spouse, your
even
child,
married.
and you to raise each other together, whether you adopt or whether you go and pop one out. You know, at that time, the closer you get to 40, you know, cuts down on your biological time or
Oh yeah, of
or
course.
need.
That's what I'm saying.
So when
I'm on
let's
the
say
clock.
the future me comes up, you know what I'm saying? That Jeff was like, yo, I'm 37 too. Let's rock. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I ain't got none. You ain't got none. You know what I mean? Now we're judging each other.
But see, this is
Like,
what
yo,
understand
this is
you
what I'm.
you hot commodity. So you
Yeah.
most likely when we find women like you have secured your financial, you know, settlement. Again, and vice versa. You know, a lot of girls have lined me up because I've owned the house already. I've sat there and did this. You know, and they're like, oh shit. Mind you, I don't have a fucking 13-year-old like
Right.
a lot of my, you know, peers, but at the same time, I was like, yo, man, I done brought and sold this. I done did this. I done did that.
Right.
So when you're comparing, it's
But
like Jeff is
that's
great to settle down.
Unfortunately, they embed that you have to get married and
course.
have children in society.
And
Of
that's why I'm
course.
against
not,
it.
And that's not. There are plenty of people that don't have children. They
Right.
might even be married and don't have children, and they
Right.
just travel the world with their lover and best friend, and
Of
they don't have
course.
to worry about the responsibilities. So that's why I always get pissed off when I see parents forcing their children to get married or start a family. Like, who are you to tell me
Yeah.
that I need to have children? And maybe this is what makes me happy.
True.
I'll keep it real. I just want to travel with my kids. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can
Because
afford
think
it,
about
that
it,
shit's
like
fun.
ain't nothing sexier than a single dad anyway, right? So them cruises gonna be fine. boy.
Rev's just like, ugh.
Them cruises gonna be great, boy.
I'm not getting on any.
I'm gonna be in a different room every night.
Daddy needs some alone time. Go ahead.
I'm not getting on any cruise, especially with my family. I'm not getting on a cruise where I can't escape them. But
I'm gonna take my kids to the doggy park.
What the fuck? You gonna go to jail?
no, he'll meet a hot dog walking person named Revs.
Thank
and,
you. Wait,
Like, no, because I can't bring up the hypothetical if you're sitting right there. We still don't know 100% what's going on with you two. So,
nigga, nothing.
Jeff, back me up here. Do we know what's going on here? And have they
Stop
explained
saying I
it?
can't eat coochie.
Yo, Joe for the
and
win.
explain where you heard that from.
We
goddammit.
already explained it. A
Well, you gotta
bisexual
expl-
girl that gets her pussy ate by both women and men
It's
said
a
you
lie.
can't eat pussy.
That's a
Oh,
lie.
that's-
That's
Tough.
all that I need to
And that's
hear.
disgusting. Can we edit that out?
You said explain. Don't say explain and not
More
be able to handle the
eloquently.
truth on your
More
show.
eloquently.
This is Savage Kings,
Savage
right?
Kings.
Right,
Not fucking
yeah.
disgusting and gross.
Well, that's your life. Sorry, your life's disgusting and gross.
Yo.
That bitch was lying.
Been there. I never seen your sheets, man. You say you do laundry.
Yeah, exactly.
But I never seen it, man. Like, show us some clean sheets, and we'll believe that you're not actually a savage outside this room.
I said my sheets are always clean.
I never seen. I'm glad I never. But I never seen. I don't know. I never.
Have you ever been with somebody with dirty sheets? That's a great
Ugh.
segue.
I've been with the
forgot about that.
dirty girls before. The sheets were clean.
Oh,
Her
damn,
was
Joe,
like I mean, actually, kind of.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been on some dirty sheets, but they weren't a dirty girl. Right?
Opposite for me. Sheets were immaculate. The girl was a mess. The sheets were perfect. She was a hot mess.
Yo, she moved away like, you know what? I'm out.
Look. You know what? I'm coming back in.
It's COVID.
You know what?
Because
Sometimes
he has the
people
same
feel good.
experience. That's why he wants to move closer.
No.
can relate.
No. We've all been there as men.
Dirty bitches.
Nah, I never fucked a dirty.
There's
No.
dirty ass men.
That's not what I'm saying. Somebody you shouldn't.
Oh,
And
woman,
you
I
do.
shouldn't. I shouldn't
and,
have?
and you like, oh,
And you still do?
fuck, she.
I slept with the mother of one of my some chick I was trying to hook up with.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I couldn't say that I was a shouldn't have.
Wow.
Nah, if it smells crazy, I can't. Do
Oh no, yeah, something like that is crazy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you guys to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I'm hurting feelings too. Like,
Again, I'm not a catch, but I shower.
I hear you.
yeah, but that goes more than shower. It's proper diet too.
There you go. Toothbrushing.
We know when it's Cheez-Its and Cheetos.
Okay, new topic.
No, I want to hear more about
Just
Joey's
like
dirty
next.
dick. Hold on, I want to hear more about Joey's
Well,
dirty dick.
It was
Ew.
not anymore. This is when I was a younger man.
So last week.
I can't just call him a younger, trying to make yourself feel older, or give Jeff shit because it could be offshoot.
I've been giving Jeff shit all night, but apparently it's on your dick. So go on.
You're not wrong. Thank you for my behalf. I appreciate that. No, it makes me look great. Like it does. But like the girl, man, it's just I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
went
know
right
she's
over
dirty.
Joey. Didn't even.
It's true.
It went right over Joey. Yeah.
Oh no, I saw it. I was just like, I went on
Joey
the
just
date.
not gonna comment on that one, huh?
I can't because I don't know what I can bring.
I
What
wish-
can I say?
I wish the shit was open back up. We got to take you out, Joe. I mean, like, you know what?
What?
We got to guide you what to stay away from.
What,
That's-
dirty girls, emotionally needy girls,
Yeah, bro.
tattoos on the face, 3 fingers on one hand, 7 fingers on another.
Here's
like,
the thing, yo. If you're not looking for relationships, bring a condom to the fight, put some Plan Bs in your bag, okay, and have a fun time.
like a soldier.
Even if you are looking for relationships, bring a condom to the fight.
Like
Keep
a
some Plan
soldier.
B's
No, but what
handy.
I'm saying is like, what's
People
the
lie.
point?
What's the point? What the fuck is wrong
Yo,
with you?
just divide and conquer. So just keep going through these hills. All right, get to your point of summit, and when it's all over,
yeah.
you got some great
Where you
stories.
going with this? Because just don't even make sense.
I do have a
What are
question,
you
though.
talking about?
Yes.
Don't get in the relationship.
What?
At all?
I'm
At
so
all.
lost.
Not
just
even, not
just
even
make the
like friends
baby
with
and
benefits?
leave?
No, don't make no babies at all. What the hell's wrong with
He
y'all?
wants
What
to
are
do
you
an
talking
IVF.
about?
Just hit.
No, I know he wants to do
just
that.
hit and keep it moving. Okay,
Oh my god.
divide and conquer, y'all.
Oh, divide, legs, conquer.
Wait, divide
Move
who?
on to the next village. All right, this is what they did in war.
It's like love language, right? You got to be talking the same language as whatever girl you're talking to. If
Talk
you're-
whatever fucking language is in that village and keep it moving.
I don't mean like not like a culture way. Like if you're Spanish and
I
you're
speak
white,
bush
it's not gonna
and
work
I
out
also
like that, but-
speak free landscape. So
Nice. Nice. You know what I mean? It's just fucking. We're all trying to fuck.
I heard you speak desert too, nigga. Fuck out of here. That should be
I
dusty
speak prickly
dry.
bush.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's prickly bush. It's like,
yeah, nah.
You just act like it's not on your lips. Shut up, man. And grow a beard if it bothers you that much.
That shit don't work, bro. That shit don't work.
I don't know. All right.
wow, there's so much getting out here, and I
Okay.
love it. So you guys are friends, right? You're not dating.
No.
We're
Okay.
best friends.
No.
Okay. All right, got you. Because if I said the
No.
same thing about a girl that I brought here, you'd be like, "Are you sure about that, Joey?"
So that's what you thought when he started bringing rests?
no.
Not at all.
Actually, he did
Not
say that.
at all.
He
What?
did say that.
When? When?
He
When
thought
he
I was
did?
dating Rest.
No, he
At
didn't.
one point, yes, you did.
When?
In the very beginning. He's like, oh, you guys have a weird dynamic here. You think I have a weird dynamic with everybody?
Well, weird, but like in
you
your
remember
way.
that. You remember that now.
Weird in your way. You get the best out of everybody, but in your Kurt way. You just people react to you differently.
I know how to get people up and out, baby. Okay, I know how to get them up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get 'em in.
You know?
Okay, all the sex appeal. Why wouldn't you? Come on.
That haircut, man. That haircut gave you some like newfound, just like
I'm a different comedian now. Yeah.
He's got that.
I'm kind of like Roger from Family Guy. It's in a different facial. Disguises.
Maybe you would have been funnier if you didn't get a haircut.
If I didn't.
If you didn't. Wow. You ever think about that?
If I didn't get a haircut.
If you didn't get a haircut, yeah. Like if you went straight, like before, you know, like
Well,
yeah,
like I
like
used
a
to be
show.
like I was
Fucking
like
Rona,
2
nigga.
weeks ago.
yeah.
Nah,
You don't think so?
Oh man, you know what's crazy? I looked at myself in the mirror with all that hair and all that shit on my face, and I was like, I look very Jamaican. Like I just look like I look like one of them
Surprise!
Rastafarians. And I was like, damn, I hate myself. Like, you know, go to a barbershop, and I was like, damn, I can't.
Are they open yet?
Oh,
They
yes,
open?
they are.
Okay.
Like 2
They
weeks
open,
ago.
man.
I can stop cutting my hair. I look like a road warrior. I got like a patch here, and I'm
Hey,
ready.
shut up.
I got like I'm ready to what a rush. Look at my hair.
That's the Joey special. Yo,
I look like Rebs' vagina, okay? Overgrown and in the thicket.
Excuse me?
That wasn't even at me. That was you take that one. You take that one.
God.
Yo, you really confusing Joe with all these jokes. That's what you know. Joe will be like, yo, y'all for real. Y'all for real.
I know, right? Like,
never-
he makes jokes like that. Like, how would you fucking know?
Because you said you haven't had none in years.
No,
There you go.
that's not true.
Dude, it was only Thursday, my man. It just broke up.
That's all he needs. That's all it takes. That's all it takes for it to grow.
Sundays, damn it.
It was quarantine. Everybody did drugs. Everybody's off the wagon. Everybody's single, technically.
All I'm saying is been quarantine. Has anyone shaved?
Yes. What the
I hope.
fuck?
I hope.
The best I could.
Yes.
What?
I tried.
Dude, you have to care about yourself first.
What?
Yeah,
I did.
seriously.
What the hell?
Y'all shaved during quarantine?
Yes.
Oh, y'all bugging. I let my shit free reign.
You always do anyway, apparently.
No, I do not.
That's not what I heard.
Yo.
Damn. I
Yo,
guess
that
I
time
just
she had a
hear
hair in
lot
her
of
mouth,
lies.
that was not mine.
Ew.
We're trying to find our love lives. We're trying to find our future partners.
I'm not. I don't want none of y'all.
No,
I don't
see,
like y'all.
And I'm even afraid to do like online dating.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah, I'm terrified of that.
I'm scared. I'm so
terrified
old
of that
school. Like I'm nervous.
Are you?
Yeah, I really threw in the
because
towel,
a
bro.
lot of the pictures, I've tried dating apps for like a day just to see what it looks like. And
Got a lot of dick in your
no,
inbox.
but for real, excuse me.
Got a lot of dick in your
Why
inbox.
don't you continue going back on chat? But the pictures, they look so photoshopped to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it just they look so fake.
Everybody
so
gives their best shit, you know, like when they put the filters and all that shit on
But
there.
like then I love when you have the one guy that just has this one awkward picture, and that's the only picture. Like you really expect a girl to approach you with that one little awkward picture.
That's the thing. It's in
You know what's-
between.
I
Too many,
mean-
too little.
Like it like
What if Governor McGreevy had a Tinder profile?
Who's he?
Didn't he?
McGreevy?
McGreevy was the gay.
Not McGreevy.
Murphy?
This dude, Murphy.
Murphy.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Look,
With that
see?
tooth. With that.
Fuck the tooth. There's a whole front row.
Wow. It's
It's like
Don't
Kerry
worry about
Washington.
it. He, yeah. Oh.
It's-
You see that mask?
You see the Kerry Washington mask?
That shit is the most awkward picture of
like, have you ever seen like a really old guy though, like at the end of a horrible marriage that lasted 42 years, and you just got that like permanent look of just like and everything. We got your Jello, sir. Well, that-
Very much, man.
That's funny.
I don't want that to happen.
Yo, wait, hold on. Let's go back to dating apps here.
Okay.
You tried, which one did you try for one day?
Plenty of fish.
No.
Oh, nah, don't do that
Bumbler.
one. Nah.
Never
No.
did the Pummel's
Which one you did?
My friend
2 women.
Emerald had told me to try Bumble, so she created
Okay.
a Bumble account for me because she said it was very successful for her.
Okay.
That didn't last.
Very
Dick pics, wasn't it?
I even got so desperate as to try the stupid Facebook dating app.
Okay.
That's a thing
That
now.
was
I forgot
there.
about that.
Match.com I tried.
Never tried that.
The paid
that's
version?
The worst one.
No.
The free one is trash. The
I
free
mean,
one got its
but
own
I'm
one.
not paying. What the
You trying it, bro? Don't look at me. What you want me to
They're
do?
smart now.
Yo,
man.
I
You gotta
got a
pay.
website.
$17.99?
Yeah.
A month? No.
There's
I'm
a
not
better
paying
one,
for
actually.
that. No. I'm just, like I said, I'm
No,
like,
there is one more you should try. It's Ashley Madison.
Oh, fuck out of here.
see, that's how you, I don't even
And
know what the hell is Ashley
After we sell your
Madison.
shit to China.
It's
Fuck out of here.
Ashley
Wait,
Madison
see,
is
what is-
specifically for married men to cheat.
Yeah.
It's literally
No, all couples. They used to
It's
advertise
couple,
in between
yeah.
the Super Bowl and shit.
I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah.
like she's in the other room, right? Get
So-
the number.
So that's how you found the mom and daughter you fucked.
Okay, we
Nah,
need
they
to
found
address
me.
this now. Right? Like, we're not skating by this one. I'm sorry. Like, we got to break this down. All right.
Wait, so hold up. So all right. So you tried them for a day each.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
I just, yeah.
You got too many bullshitters, or you didn't get anybody?
No, I just, like I said, it creeped me out on how fake the pictures looked.
So just the pictures
and,
is what
and
threw
like
you
I
off.
was telling Kurt, it was more entertaining
Yeah,
than
it's something
anything
to do.
else. Like men say, I'm just straight out of jail, looking for my wifey. Da-da. Like,
Of course
so
you are.
It's more like it was a lot more
just somebody else's.
entertaining. Like, is this guy serious?
So hold up. So here's what I'm leading to. If you're looking to have somebody or meet somebody for whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
don't you think where you look for them matters?
Well, of course. Like I said, I'm
So
just.
so not even the app. So it's like if I find a chick in a bar, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, you're not gonna be, top notch. You
Mm-hmm.
you may get it, but you're not gonna be top notch.
Okay.
Coming out of this place,
It
it's
depends,
a possibility.
Because people look for different things, especially on dating apps. Like I matched with this one girl, and she's like, one of the things that she said is like that she wants of somebody that she ends up with. Because she was very real. I was actually able to tell her like I don't like emotionally babysitting every time I go out with a girl, and,
Right.
and she was telling me the stuff that she doesn't like. And one thing that she told me that she wants out of a guy is like I should feel secure and everything like that. I'm like, wait a minute, no. You can't expect a guy to make you feel secure any more than I can expect a woman to make me feel secure.
Agreed.
I need to
Okay.
do that myself. I
Agreed.
got to be the best me so I could be the part of the best us. But at no point can I not be the best me and enter into something. Like, it's not fair to
Yes.
either of us, and it's a
It's
waste
just like
of
the
time to
happiness.
pretend.
It's a happiness argument. You have to make yourself happy.
Are you thinking that I'm judging people based on their pictures, like their appearance wise?
Oh no, I didn't know what you were
I
shooting
do.
for out of
No,
the thing.
like I'm afraid that who is actually behind that picture is not.
Pedophile.
So you think it's like a catfish?
Yes, I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
But you don't
That's
know
what I'm
until you
afraid
talk
of.
to that person. So if you pick weirdo picture dude, and he said maybe his whatever he wrote was good,
Nope.
you're like, yo, he sound like yeah, right? Yo, what up?
I'd rather
All
try
right,
and
so
meet
hear me
somebody
out.
in person.
Okay, now see that's how I think.
That's
how
how I
am.
prefer.
Yeah.
That's how I
Hear
hear
me
I'd
out.
much
Hear me
rather.
out. Hear me out. It's 2020, and it's only gonna fucking get crazier.
Oh, please, no, not crazier. Not after this year.
I'm not dating a goddamn person.
Stop lying, Kurt.
I'm so serious.
Kurt gonna be wifed up by fucking August.
I'm
I don't even
saying,
know why
every
he's
single
so-
guy says this, man.
You gonna have an official ring like yo, I gave up on that idea.
no.
She said I can't go out on Tuesdays. Like, fast forward. I will never get married 6 months later. Hey, can I please talk to my friends? Can I call
didn't
them?
say never. But what I am saying is, listen to what the fuck y'all worried about, son. Yo, this is crazy. Okay? You can pull pants down and not know what the fuck is there. Okay? This shit is different.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's very different.
So I'm not doing none of that shit. It's too much of a gamble. And there's nothing wrong if there's different shit down there. Okay? But I don't like surprises like that.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all run into that situation yet?
No.
No, and no, and no.
Well,
Joe-
not in person. No, like, not in person. Look, I'm just saying, I get drunk and then I'll just swipe on everything on Tinder. And then
Yo,
I'll
Rez
match
is
and
so
then-
lucky she couldn't make it today, son. Because
No,
she
but
wouldn't have been able to move.
Yeah, she's a man.
No,
Show
but
over, nigga. Show over.
It's just
Yeah, she'd
different,
have walked
though.
Claire out, too.
Like, I've never met.
I meant the doodle on your dick before, too. Like, now I meant it. Now I mean it.
No, you're not gonna pin that to me. No, it's just what happens because you just
Oh, but
swipe-
everything
you're
else is
swiping
okay.
and swiping and swiping.
Doodle on his dick.
Eventually, like someone who's trans will slip in there. They're like, "Hey," and they're like, "Oh, sorry, miscommunication." You know what I mean? Because I'm just swiping like profile after profile. I'm not really. If the picture isn't blurry or just a picture of a silhouette of a female, or you know what I mean, then like I'll probably swipe right on it.
As someone who almost got, until my boss, thank God she didn't let me go there.
Wait, what?
I told you this story.
You need to rehash them.
Nigga, how many times I'm gonna tell the same story,
Like,
motherfucker?
I joke or whatever. I don't care what you
I told you. I told you the story when I was we were entertainment. And my boss was a big dyke, and she took me to
We
this
don't
nice.
use that word anymore.
She used that shit.
That was her name, Dyke Campbell. That was her name.
Yeah.
She used that
She
shit.
freely used that shit. And she took me to this party, and this fine ass, like, brown Asian type chick, fucking beautiful. She gassed me up, like, yeah, man, go talk to her and shit. And they laughing in the corner,
The
staring
Hangover
and laughing.
3 or 2?
Huh?
The Hangover 2?
Nah, but she ain't let it go that far, because at the end I was like, yo, I'm gonna split out and go with her, and it was like, nigga, let me talk to you. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, she was like, that motherfucker's a boy. I said, nah, nigga. It was like, no. Hands were small. She had Adam's apple.
Hands were small. Adam's apple.
All the stereotypical shit you look for was not there. That bitch had more hips than any female I ever did see. Makeup was flawless, but makeup would get you stuck.
It washes off, man. Like it's,
That shit, dude. That shit hit the pillow. And that motherfucker, oh, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And
that's fucked up.
That shit ain't fun. That shit ain't fun.
Like that's fucked up to
That's
full
why I tell all
support.
my male friends when they date a woman to dip her head in a pool.
Yeah.
And back up, see how she look. Do you
Grab
still
her by
love
the
her?
head.
I had this chick. and
Also,
I-
what you don't know don't kill you, huh, Joey?
I was like, yo, I gotta get a pool so I can swipe on Tinder just in case I match up. We can let the pool decide.
Joe was like, well, I'm here already, so.
Like, you got a pool? We can do this. Like, no, but
I have a story that I heard about something like that.
oh
I believe you did.
My aunt had me crying. My aunt said when she first came to this country, she was working at like this dispatch kind of place, and she was talking to this other immigrant dude that came into the country. He was from the Caribbean too, so been some months. You ain't. So this is, I guess, it's the '80s, the late '70s, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So he goes over to like 42nd Street,
Oh, yep, good time.
pulled the person up, took them back to their place, and I think their place was in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Discovered it's a man.
Ooh.
So she said, "What you do?" So I paid already. Had to finish.
I can
There
respect
wasn't
it.
no refunds.
See, I never do that, but I can respect it. I'm like, that's principle right
Look
there.
at you, like.
What you talking about? You just admitted to it 3 seconds ago.
What? I admit to getting drunk and swiping indiscriminately, and when I match on someone who's trans, I'm like, most of the
I
time they're
don't
pretty
care.
upfront about it. But I'm like, I'm not into it. You know?
We joke.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm not talking about Joe. I don't care. Everyone has a life to live, and everyone deserves to have the best sex of their life that they've ever had.
Facts.
Okay? Everybody.
Facts.
That would include Mrs. Harrison here. And I... I'm sorry.
I didn't even know your last name until now, and I'm like, oh wait, that must be Rams. Like,
No.
oh wait,
That's not my last name.
wait, who's Mr.
I didn't
Harrison?
even hear what he said because I'm too busy focused on what the hell you were doing with the mic.
Oh yeah. Well, I was just trying to see if I
have
could
no
weird Kurt
idea
out.
what he just
Fucking
said.
massaging that
I was
shit.
trying to see
like-
if I could distract
I'm
Kurt.
too intrigued on what he's doing with the mic that I
Yo,
don't
is he
know
doing
what
something
Kurt just
Phallic
said.
with the mic?
It-
This is not your day, bro. I'm staying over here now, bro. I've done this like 7 times. I went over here. Nah, you on timeout, bro.
Yeah.
You're right.
Stay dead in the middle.
Do I go in?
Get your hand off the goddamn mic.
Do I go to the bad place?
Anything that stand up, put the damn mic on the.
All
yo,
right,
it might
all right.
come to you, Joey.
I'm going to the bad place. We have a secret room. Find me, Mom.
You're not allowed to be by yourself, Joey.
I gotta be by myself. That's the only loving I get.
You're stupid.
I'm glad Rebekah outed your ass right now, okay? Because you was in here, was about to tell your little story about what happened after you swiped. We don't think we didn't.
Then I unmatched.
Just walked over
That's
it.
the end of the story.
Right, and we walked over.
Then I unmatched.
I wasn't going to say shit, but now you brought it on yourself. Thank you, Rebekah.
Let's do
you
it.
sitting here doing all of this, okay?
Let's do it.
While you about to tell your Tinder story. So what happened?
Okay. I unmatched. That's what happened, man. When you
After you done met up with him.
No. Wait. What? No. I thought you said after you matched. I'm like, that's what you thought happened. I'm like, I met her, and they're like, oh wait, he's got a dick, and then I got unmatched now. Like,
Whoa, that's not what we were saying. I don't discriminate on what your particular type
me?
and phenotype is.
Are you sure? Because all of this, even hypothetically, sounds somewhat discriminatory.
Fucking
Somewhat
Christ.
discriminatory.
Yeah, that's the nature of the show. It's called
There you
Savage
go.
Kings.
There you go. Thank you. I'm just like, all right, we're back.
Next week, tune in for when we make fun of black people.
Oh my god.
No, gay rabbis. We need to talk about gay rabbis.
Every shade of them. I'm coming for you, Drake.
Thank you. Thank you for calling Drake. Thank you. Fucking sorry. I like
And
Drake's
you,
music.
Akon. I haven't seen anybody blacker than you yet.
Where's-
I know Wesley's quite pissed off.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Well, you know, in the 80s, Denzel had it. Then Blade came in and just ushered that shit.
I'll hang my hat on Amari Stoudemire. He's the blackest Jew we got.
Oh shit.
He is.
I forgot he was.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he
yeah.
ain't that black. So
Amari
So
Stoudemire?
Akon, you know who you can take? Who's that? Shine. Y'all can have Shine.
What
He's
the-
Jewish?
Yeah, he is.
Wait, Shine the rapper?
Yes.
Like Puff Daddy?
Yes.
I didn't know he was Jewish.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I heard about that. I think
Yes,
he
he
has Payas now. I think
But
got
he's
the-
Guyana or where he had to be deported back to because Diddy did him wrong. Yeah.
Can't stop.
Just
won't
joking, Diddy. I want a revolt contract.
Oh my god.
Stop. I feel like Diddy just knows
I'm
about
playing. Nobody
everything
want that
that's
shit.
going on. How do you
Put me
think?
back on MTV.
That's stupid.
Play that damn $49.99 for that damn channel. Get the hell out of here.
Which channel?
I don't know, Revolt. I don't even know how much it really costs, but it's Diddy, so
damn.
it's got to be expensive.
Man,
I'm not
Diddy.
fucking with it.
I haven't even seen Diddy in a while. I saw that video he put out during the he was like the only celebrity that came out with a video during coronavirus that wasn't cringy. Yeah, that wasn't like singing Imagine.
Wait.
Or say, like he came out and actually just put out
it
some
was
Joey.
bullshit.
Joey, you just put me into a depression, bro.
I'm sorry. I do that.
You let me know that Digi is still coming out with music.
No, Instagram video with music behind it. You're right. It's still the same thing. Can't stop, won't stop. Every time I think I have a point, he's like, damn, he's actually
I
right.
got mad the day he sold
That shit
more
was funny. It
records.
was like, can't stop him.
I got mad the day he surpassed Biggie with more albums sold.
That's true. God damn it.
Hey, man. Somebody gotta keep the dream alive.
You're not wrong.
Damn.
But that's the dating life we're all in, man. What can you do? All you can do is fap off and then hopefully don't match with anybody that you're not attracted to.
Next show, we should all get on dating apps just to fuck with it.
Oh shit.
And I'll put it up here.
I'm down for that, actually.
All right, we'll do that. We will do that. We will do that.
Yeah,
Next
wait,
show
what?
is all about... No!
Say
Now
what?
look
No,
at
wait,
her.
wait.
She's like, well,
2 shows.
it was fun, motherfuckers.
No. Let's do that in 2 shows.
I see y'all later.
Let's do that in 2 shows.
Let me
I
know how
wanna
this
do
shit
black
work out
people
for
next.
you.
Okay, bye.
All right, guys, that is it for Savage Kings. I am getting a little savage pouch here. I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah.
for Prince Kurt Russell,
That means you have to fart.
Joey Rosenberg.
Rebecca.
No last name. It's like McLovin. All right, we'll do it.
Yep.
Rebekah. Savage Kings out.